It's the NFL on EA.
It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. He fields it from the 8. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 30. So the Rams offense getting out there for their opening drive of the game. And bringing them out an electrifying runner and a former first-round pick back in 2021, Justin Fields.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that off-season planning, the reps in camp, the sweat, the blood, the tears come into play. And you really don't want to stumble out the gate. You want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away and let everybody try to chase you.
And down he goes. The Cardinals got there. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That's the way. That's exactly the way you show a crowd you've got no issues playing on the road. One snap in, you're celebrating a sack while the tens of thousands in the building, well, they watch their guy pick himself up off the turf.
He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Zaven Collins in on the tackle. They pick up a single yard, still well behind the sticks for this third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's a turnover on his first pass of the season. Max Melton with the INT. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And this is a nice gain that stopped at the 47. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. Benson once more. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Going to the ground again on first. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Sent down by Cody Barton. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's May. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Turning to Benson on 3rd. And he's able to get this down to the 36. It's a gain of 4. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Benson on the counter. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Sent down by Cody Barton. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26. Benson on 1st and 10. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Sent down by Cody Martin. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Staying on the ground with Benson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, and now they're left with 3rd and 7. Here's the pistol snap to May. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect formula. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Smith able to put it through. And that one's going to get them on the scoreboard.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. On the return, here comes McKenzie. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So the LA offense getting out there for their 2nd drive. They threw the interception on their opening drive, Brock, but that's right from their memory as they head back out now.
Yeah, it's got to be, right? When you throw that, you've got to flush with the defense. Help with that, holding that offense on the other side to just a field goal and giving this offense now some hope as they take the field again.
Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Ooh, the Cardinals get to him here. He's brought down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Okay, it's pretty clear, isn't it? It's this constant pressure that this defense has imposed on this offense to keep them out of rhythm and build up this lead. This offense is not going to author a comeback if this quarterback continues to run for his life.
So no return on that punt. And the Cardinals will have themselves a short field to begin the drive. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. They'll try it right with Benson. The ball is out! And this goes out of bounds. The fumble, not ideal, but hey, did end up being a small gain on the play. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Here's May to the air. This one quickly to Harrison. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
The Rams showing a nickel look. 3rd down coming up. Operating from the gun. Here's May. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And another field goal makes it 6-0 for him.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good than get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock, but what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Putting the tight end in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Fields. And that one is dropped. Such great work to get all by himself, but he can't haul in the gimme, and that deep shot is missed. Wow.
I think everybody on the offense was already thinking about the next play to run as they watch that short little throw to the tight end. You really don't expect to see many of those gimmies dropped.
Throwing again on 2nd down, Fields. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down. They'll run again with Montgomery. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. That's Nolan Smith there for the stop. They push it forward for a yard. That brings up 3rd and 8. Here's Fields to throw. Finds his man, Corum. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. That goes as a punt of 43 yards. And it'll be Cardinals football. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They give on 2nd to Benson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
So now here's 3rd and 5. May now from the gun. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And he's there to send that one away incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr. the intended target. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. No return on that punt. And the Rams will take possession. The Rams set to go on offense once more. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punch, so they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their second drive. Juke the defender. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
He's on the move. He's going to keep it this time. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out. And they get it back. A huge play continues. Give him 32 on that play. And the Rams are going to have a first down. Well, you don't like to see the fumble, but hey, at least they were able to be the ones to recover it, and they keep possession.
Yeah, and I think the key there was to stay calm through the chaos. Cooler heads prevailed and got him the ball back.
Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on him. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. It's caught. This is Gabe Davis. It's an LA touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? And you don't have to settle for field goals. You could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Fielded at the 7. Returns looking good so far. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Arizona offense ready to get things going again. And they're really starting the season off with a banger of a contest here, Brock. A chance to measure up against a division rival, and this win could be an important one to have in hand in just a few months. Now a give. It's Benson headed right. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. On play action, here's May. He gets it into the hands of Jalen Polk. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a pickup of 34 yards. And that's a Cardinals first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. The give now to Benson. And they bring him down around the 34. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Tight end gets it running forward. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Calm, cool, collected from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was. Just focused on executing the play in front of them.
May on 1st and 10. Gets this one to Harrison. And he's going to be touchdown. Brock looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
He brings it in. And in for the Arizona touchdown. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. On the return, here comes McKenzie. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Rams headed out to the field now. They're 1 for 1 so far to begin the new NFL season. Touchdown on their opening drive. Let's see if they have 2 for 2 in them. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Gives to Montgomery to start the drive. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. It's the Rams. Lined up with a 2nd and 8. Fields out of the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line. Now he takes it. It's on the turf. The ball's out. He lost it. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Gets this one to Shaheed. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it brings up an LA 1st down. Shotgun snap to Fields. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, Fields. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Fields looking to throw. That one complete to Whittington. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. Slide's kick is up and good. And that cuts the lead in half. Down to 3.
It fed the kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
He stopped on the return at the 27. The Cardinals and Trey Benson back out on offense. Holding just a field goal lead. Probably going to see them play it close to the vest in the time we've got remaining. There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. 1st down throw for May. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
They send a man in motion. May trying to get here on 2nd. On the move, headed right. That's into the hands of Downs. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
1st and 10 from the 41. From the gun, it's May. Cut for big yards on the right side. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals will add to their lead at the end of the half. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. On the return, here comes McKenzie. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. 1st and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And this one doesn't go far. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. We've hit halftime in our first. Sorry, Coach. We'll catch up with you after this one. We're jumping past halftime and getting right back to the start of the second half. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Starting from the 5. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Cardinals and quarterback Drake May ready to go once more on offense. And as we see some of the highlights from their showing, his work a big part of why they're in front right now. Having a nice, solid... The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. They give up the gut to Benson. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
From the 48. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. It's Benson on the give. Room to the right. And as this play winds up out of bounds, let's see what that flag is all about.
Holding offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's going to get this to the 29 before he stopped. They made it 3 yards on the totes. It'll bring up 2nd down. Made a throw it. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Has a hole left, room to run. And he takes this one back for the pick six. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Cardinals. They're out and set, 1st and 10. This is Benson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Trying to get that one to Jalen Polk. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Rams are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
1st down throw for Fields. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And he gets this forward to the 19. A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down. From the red zone now. Coming near the goal line. Touchdown, Los Angeles. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The visitors are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. This one intended for the running back. So it'll be 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here's the pistol snap to May. It's taken in by Washington. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. May now from the gun. This one finds Polk. And he's taken down at the 30. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
To the air yet again, May. On target to his man Higgins. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Handoff headed left to Benson. Launches, and he's got it. Touchdown! The Cardinals take a third-quarter lead. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Cardinals push their lead to 3. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Montgomery now up the middle. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. From the 28. Taken in by Shaheed. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Fields on 1st down. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Here's 2nd and 14. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there. Looking for the back that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Fields out of the gun. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. The Rams are set to punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Fair catch made here at the 30. The visitors back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They've certainly had no issue scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they can really use some more points on this drive. Benson on 1st and 10. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Taken in by Harrison. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Now an inside give to Benson. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
2nd down now, 7 to go. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. Second down now, 7 to go. To throw, here's May. Throw right side, hauled in by Harrison. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
A bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they gave the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's a BYOB. You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense piling on to stop him from getting that first down. Well done.
To the air on first down, May. It's reeled in by Betson. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Run here with Benson. And he's brought down after a short gain. They manage a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4. Operating from the gun, here's May. That's going to fall incomplete. Either way, he was breaking it up. Couldn't hang on to the pick, so hits the ground, brings up 4th down. A lot of pressure on this kick for Will Riker. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. It's running out of steam, and it falls just short. It's no good. And their lead will remain unchanged in the 4th.
Surely not something they're too pleased about down on the field. But, Kate, with that miss, we got a lot of juice. We got an opportunity here to see a field goal and a chance to take this game to overtime.
Trying to find some positive yardage. He's across the 45. And he gets this down to the 38. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it brings up an LA first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Off play action, it's Fields. Catches made down the right sideline. And he'll go down here at the 16. They'll come up 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with Montgomery. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Out of the shotgun, Fields. He brings it in. And that's a Los Angeles touchdown. So that brought an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. Visit. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's May. He beams one, deep right up. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked up by Jalen Watson. Escapes a defender. And the Rams are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. We'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap to Fields. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Fields now on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Rams parlay the interception into points. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Rams drive their lead to 11. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's got a lane up past the 30. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds. The Arizona offense about set to get going here. They gave one away on their first drive of the season. Now it's time to get one back with a touchdown on drive number 2. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Able to get it to Benson. They get 28 out of that play. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
New set of downs for him at the 38. 1st down throw for May. The Rams get to him, and he's dropped. And they're running things in double time. Another try following the sack. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. May. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. 3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4. May throwing for it. He finds him beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. May on 1st and 10. Benson's got it. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. Need to be working quickly here. To the air yet again, May. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Rams will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity that looks in that close, particularly as we get through the 2nd half. But once you have to finish with points.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Staying on the ground with Montgomery. And this one does not go far. Just a couple seconds before the 2-minute warning, the defense calls a timeout. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. Fields on third. The Rams are set to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. From his end zone, he gets the kick away. Fielded right at the 40. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Call that a punt of 47 yards. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. From the red zone now. Uh-oh, he's in trouble, and the Rams bring him down. Cardinals in the hurry-up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. Dump off caught by his back. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did.
And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here, running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Caden. Some players, that's the world they thrive in, finding windows where windows shouldn't exist, and then being ready for the throw to a...
And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late. Well, the comeback is proceeding according to plan, Brock. That conversion trims this to a field goal game. Now get that ball back, baby. Get it back.
And you know that special teams coach is down there telling his guys that. Don't come back to these sidelines. Don't come off this field unless you go get me the ball to give this offense yet another opportunity.
Well, that's going to do it, Brock. They recover the kick and now can just run out that clock unimpeded.
Yeah, no timeouts on the opposing sideline. Give some credit to the hands team right there. Got the job done. And now as an offense, the greatest formation in the history of football. You know what that is, Kate?
Line it up, boys.
The victory formation. This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
A kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. They take a knee, and their season has begun exactly how they wanted it to, with a win.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So make a check in that win column for the Rams. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season.